Hi everyone, welcome to this new session where we will be speaking about intra-sheet hyperlinking. What is this? Where is it used? How is it used? Everything will be answered, but let me first give you the logic why it shall be used. For example, if you're working on a typical file which contains details of the different divisions in terms of the salary outflow, for example division AD, all the employees' salary put together almost comes out to be 8 million. Same for CDFD, and for ED it comes out to be 4.4 million. Now there are three other sheets which talks about division AD's employee details along with the salary. Then talks about division CDFD details along with rating, age and salary, and the similar data for the division ED. Let me go back to the summary sheet. So now I want, whenever user works on this file, he shall be able to click on this division AD and he shall be able to access the sheet AD quickly. Similarly, if he wants to go back to summary sheet, there's a button out here which says click here for summary sheet. If I click on top of that, you'll notice it brings me back to summary sheet. Same happens for CDFD. All CDFD details given. Click back. So let's now see how to prepare this intra-sheet hyperlinking. Let me select the division ED text. Right click on that. Option saying hyperlink. Okay. Let me click on that. Now as soon as I click on that, amongst the many other options, what I notice is it allows me to link to a place in the same document, which means the same file. Within the same file, different sheets that I have. So for example, I want to connect to the sheet called ED, and by default this cell reference is A1. That means the cursor will be on the cell A1 as soon as you click on the link ED. Now I would also want one facility, that is whenever I hover the cursor on any one of the text, it should say click here for details of ED. So where do I put that option from? It says text to display, that is ED, fine, but there's something called screen tip. If I click on screen tip, now let me write it, click here for ED's details. Alright, so if I press OK, let's see how the output looks like. OK. Now as soon as I put my cursor on that, you notice the box saying click here for ED's details. If I click on top of that, it takes me to division ED details. Not just that, I can create a reverse hyperlink wherein I can put a shape out here which connects me back to the summary sheet. To prepare a basic shape, let me go to insert, let me go to shapes, and let me pick one of the most sober ones, which is rounded rectangle. After I draw one shape, let me right click on top of that shape and say edit text. So wherein I'll write summary sheet. For a prominency, let me just make it bold. Control B is the shortcut key after choosing the text. Now right click, hyperlink, same option, link to place in the same document. And this time let me select the sheet name called summary. Now just for experimentation's sake, if I change the cell references as let's say G11, let's see what happens. Okay, let me click outside to activate the hyperlink. Now as we click on summary sheet, you notice the option quickly enabled my cursor on the cell G11 of the summary sheet. So you also have the option to precisely mention the cell reference where the hyperlink must take you in a particular sheet. Simply, if I want to edit or delete the hyperlink part, select the cell, right click. You have options such as edit hyperlink or remove hyperlink completely. So in short, that was intra-sheet hyperlinking, very useful when you have a couple of sheets and you want to make a summary sheet. Now this can be used for stock register, this can be used for debtors, this can be used for department wise or month wise data. So give it a try. See you in the next video.